I'm not gonna lie. Like I did have some several mistakes in the last session, so I'm gonna do something that we don't normally do, and I'm gonna rewind our last session just a few minutes, back to when you guys were standing in this library that most of y'all are standing in now. Because I know y'all had talked about a couple of you sneaking upstairs, and I think that that was only a couple of minutes after where you're standing right now.
We didn't actually go upstairs.
Yeah, I know you didn't actually go up the stairs, but when y'all were in this room, I can't remember if I messed up and gave you something entirely too early or what. What did y'all find in this room? Somebody take notes.
There was a scroll that had some kind of mark on it, and the scroll itself, touching it, was a trap, but we identified that before setting it off.
Okay. Did y'all find anything useful or any clues of any type in this room?
There was a book that explained the sword that we're looking for.
Okay, so y'all did find that. All right. Yeah, that was supposed to be on the other side of this locked door. that was one way.
Yeah, you told us that.
Okay. Yeah, that was one way that I messed up. But all right, so we'll go ahead and we'll just say that you guys got in there unmolested. We'll reveal that area. And say you found it where you're supposed to find it. All right, so you guys are standing around in this library, and Raish comes stepping out of the back room, and one of the initiates sticks his head in, and he goes, "Hey, hello. I just thought you boys might want to know we have a keynote speaker that's going to be giving a talk in the hall right down the way in just a little bit. And if you would, please don't touch that door. It's the headmaster's library. If you find a locked door, we would appreciate it if you would bugger off and just stick to the common areas. Thank you."
No problem. Who was this keynote speaker you talk of?
Oh, she's some weird plant creature that the headmistress found in the market and is paying to give a talk about some plant thing or other. I'm not sure. I'm actually not too interested. I'm going to stay here and do my scribing.
Okay, well, I would like to see a plant creature.
Okay.
Yeah, how do you find one in the marketplace?
Well, apparently she was here shopping and just took up an opportunity. There's this thing. To come and give a speech and maybe make some coin.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she's not in the room yet. I just wanted to. Yeah. But he says. But as far as the common areas, the headmistress's library, personal library, is definitely off limits. And as well as some of the rooms, or most of the rooms on the second floor, we would prefer you to stay away from. You're welcome to be here in the scribe room. There is a dining hall and a salon. You have this smaller library, and of course the auditorium. So feel free to stick to those areas, please.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
There's also a shack outside if you are looking for a gruesome and horrible death. Yeah.
Wait, whoa. You're
Yes.
gonna need to explain that more. A gruesome and horrible death from a shack?
Oh yes. It appears that there's something inside that it destroys people and devours souls. It's it's best if you just stay away.
Okay. I'll just look at Ray. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. I think you should check it out.
just gonna stand here confused with my mouth open.
Like, okay.
If you have any questions, I'm Steve, by the way, and that's also Steve.
I'm seeing a connection. What's with all you Steves?
Well, when we come to the order, we give up our birth name and take the name Steve. It's not like a rule or anything. We just all kind of like it.
Well,
Okay.
it's easier to remember.
It really is. It really is. I don't have to go, oh, what's that guy's name? I talked to him the other day. It's embarrassing. Nope, he's Steve.
Metagaming. I'm so gonna use that in a little bit.
That works.
Okay, well, let's go look at this tree creature. I want to see.
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
All right. So the here, I will illuminate some rooms, and y'all can move your way along.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, where is this?
Nope.
Nope. Right over
All
there,
right. So
apparently.
there's the first room. Go to a description of it. In case you can't tell, I'm a little bit stalling for time, and hopefully Kelly will get here by the time we get to the room her character's in. Let's see, where is?
I'll just move myself out by stop.
That's right. There we go. All right, so
I can't help but notice he said
Huh?
not to go in the shed because it's a machine or something that will suck up your soul, and that makes me think maybe it's a room well that we're looking for.
hold on. I just have to say it's a miracle. Like, you guys heard her screaming all the way up until like 3 minutes ago. Like, as soon as she stopped screaming, she fell asleep.
Yeah, tire yourself out.
Good.
All I have to say is slow clap to that one.
All right. Kelly is about to connect to Skype in this. All right. So, as you guys continue on, you get to this room. It opens in the east side of the main corridor, and the double doors open outwards into a salon. Comfortable chairs and low tables sit scattered throughout this lush parlor. A few bookcases line the walls, filled with various different tomes. You see a order philosopher and another Steve sitting in the corner of this room, engaged in a vigorous conversation. You can't quite make it out, but they're talking in slightly raised whispers.
If you want to try, go for it.
There are doors to the north, northeast, east, and southeast of this room.
The one that we're in right now, or in the study?
In the salon.
Oh, the
Sorry,
salon. Sorry, not study.
the one that listen.
Okay. So yeah, that's the one we're in right now. Okay.
Right,
you said there was a bunch of tomes. Do I need to make a roll to see if there's anything pertinent to what we were trying to currently go for?
You can look around the room if you like, but you look over and there's not really much of anything that you can make sense of, at least. Nothing
He's a
that's
little dumb. He probably wouldn't realize what it is.
If
and
we're closer, can we make out what they're saying?
yes, they seem to be arguing about various Thessalonian philosophers and artists. Comparing works and arguing over different different ideas. So nothing of substance, but you catch that it is Thessalonian in nature, and they're talking about ancient history. To the if you listen, you can hear to the east of the room, or to the east side of the room, you hear a voice echoing. it's reasonable to believe that the other side of this room is where the auditorium is. That's supposed to be view area, not hide area. There we go. All right. Let me find this. P4G. Where is this room? You kidding? I don't have a. Well, kitchen. I don't have a marker in this room anymore. Where's the marker? 6, 7, 8, 9, lecture hall. Okay. I don't know where my my room marker is. All right. Stacks of benches and stools stand against the north wall of this spacious room. A quarter-circle stage stands 3 feet off the ground in the southeastern corner of the room, and a multicolored curtain hangs above it. A set of double doors stand to the south wall, and 3 other doors to the west offer egress. A curved set of darkly varnished wooden stairs climbs to the floor above. Within the curve of the stairs stands a pedestal holding a statuette, and just in front of that pedestal, you see a roughly 4 foot tall plant-like creature, standing and growing vines out from her arm or out from its arms, and using them to, one of them reaches out and casts a spell on one side of the room, while the other one reaches up and you see an eyeball like pop out of the end of the stalk, and it looks around and she's describing how she grows and how she wills the nature to extend her body out. Down one side of the stage, Corstella sits, staring, rapt at the speaker. On the other, an elven man that anyone who's from the town would recognize as Aiden Thrask. He's the top ranked student. Oh, do what?
Give me just a couple minutes. My headset needs to charge.
Oh, your headset. Okay, I was wondering why you're being so quiet. Her headset's not charged. You have to come in here and talk through this or something, or use my headset.
Hey, is this a stairway?
That is a stairway.
I want to walk up the stairway.
Okay.
I'm just gonna meander up the stairway.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I don't have. I gotta get the that top of that stairway illuminated real quick. All right. Give you right there. Did you scroll up? Can you see?
Yeah, I see it. I'm
All
not
right,
sure where the stair comes up at exactly.
Right where she's standing.
Oh, okay.
Like she's standing at the top of the staircase, looking down at the auditorium, and and she looks at you and she says, "This is private quarters. You're not wanted here."
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for the restroom. And I'll turn around and walk back downstairs.
Restrooms are private. She wrinkles her nose at you. We don't have restrooms for your
Thank you,
species.
Steve. I will find a place. It's okay.
You want to use my headset? You need to set it in that chair, and you just sat on it. Or I can actually unplug this so that you can hear the guys. And,
No, just give me a minute. I'm overcharged. Don't take a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, they're in the room with your character because you came in here. Anyway,
Not a big deal.
All right. So, anyway, she's up there. She's talking. She's giving her speech. That way we can waste just a couple more minutes.
I'm trying to waste minutes. I want to walk over to this door over here and do a perception check on this.
On which door?
The one I'm next to.
Locked tight.
What do I hear from the other side?
Nothing. It's if you Even if you take time and listen, it appears as if that room is empty.
Xavier calls for Wretch. No, I'm sorry, for Raish to come over to him.
That was just rude.
What kind of a plan is that?
Where are you?
Probably outside.
You're by the entranceway.
Oh, you're still away.
Yeah, now I'm back in. I'm in the room.
Okay,
So I'm
coming to you.
over here.
All
So
right.
Xavier reaches out and is like, "I want to try something.
Oh, being.
I want to try something, Raish. Ready?" And he puts his hand on Raish and he casts invisibility.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I like it. How long does this last?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like a level or something like that.
It doesn't. So he puts his hand on you and he casts his invisibility. But
Okay.
you're still there. I can still see you.
If I
But you
interact
don't-
with doors,
You don't know that I can still see you. I'm telling you, you're invisible.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to go up the stairs again.
So, all right. So let me get this straight. You just told him you cast invisibility on him, but you did not.
Yes, exactly.
So you try to sneak up the stairs again, and the philosopher, like, she just looks at you when you get to the top, and then
I'm
turns her gaze back to the stage.
I'm gonna press myself up against like the railing and try to scoot past her, like I'm invisible.
She lets you like get just on the other side of her, and she reaches out and grabs your shoulder.
Ah,
and
okay.
says, Still no
Wow.
rat restroom.
Can we see where he is? Like, is it a balcony that we can see at?
Yeah, you can probably see him getting like just to the top of the stairs and trying to slip into the alcove. You can probably see her standing there too.
Dahor, look
Yeah.
up at the balcony. I told Raish I cast invisibility on him. Look.
Why would you do that? You know he would believe you.
It's gonna be funny. Watch.
Oh, all right. What do you say they throw him off the balcony? What's your bets on that?
I don't know.
I didn't think that far. I'll cure him. I can cure him. He'll be okay.
All right. Let's watch.
You mean Michu?
I'm sorry, Garden Bunny. I forgot your character's name. And for some reason, I'm not on the screen right now.
There we go.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's Bunny. Okay. Watch,
That
Bunny.
evidence.
This is really funny. You should always do this to him. Always make him believe stuff.
It's a new game we're playing. And he's like, she's like, there's no rat restroom. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh no, I forgot. He comes back downstairs and he's locking eyes with you, like, I don't think it worked. There's something wrong with you.
Okay, let's try it one more time. So this time I actually reach out and because I've been trying to learn new spells, and I really cast invisibility. So
Okay.
you get it for what level are we? 4?
4. 1 minute per level.
You get it for 4 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna look to Dahor to make sure is this working?
Tell him no.
No, I don't think it's working.
Okay. I'm gonna stand here for 4 minutes now.
Raish, it's really working this time. I promise you.
No, it is.
Okay.
Dahor's
alright.
gonna kind of sweep his hand out and try and grab at him, but I hear you.
All right.
But obviously can't get him.
Then I'm gonna make my way upstairs again.
And this time, like you go to slip by her, and you bump into her back, and she stands up straight, and she turns around and looks directly at you, and he goes, "Huh, must have been my imagination." And then
Sound like every guard on
Skyrim.
every game ever. I don't know what this is, but it's okay.
I know, that's why I did it. But yeah, and she turns back around to look at the balcony.
Are any of these doors up here open?
Let's see, where are you? You're up here. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be up there. I want to check whatever's open.
All right, you start moving down, and I'll reveal them a room at a time, and checking these rooms. And each one you look in, like, it's a little unkempt. The floorboards are bare, it's like bare plywood. You know, 2 beds stuffed into most rooms, and these are the initiate quarters. And they smell. Oh,
Is there anything of value?
In here, no. You get to this room, and this one has a placard on the side of it that says head student, and it's locked.
Okay, what about this one over to the left?
This one
Over here.
here, that one is unlocked.
Here we go. So I'm going to assume that leads back to the other stairway.
Yes. And then there's another bedroom right here. There we go. Here, I'll just take this. I'll take it. Give it to me.
The head student's door is locked. I can't pick that lock without revealing myself, right?
You can try to pick that lock. It only reveal yourself if you attack.
I have Masterwork Thieves tools.
Give it a shot.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
Disable device.
I don't know what the Masterwork Thieves tools do.
I think it adds like a +2 to it, but not sure. Don't hold me to it. Or a +1.
You were not successful. The philosopher over here hears you like tink 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 with the lock, and she looks over and looks really hard at the doorknob, and then just turns your attention back to the stage.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way out of here because there's nothing else I can do then, and just kind of go to the stairs over there on the left-hand side and come down the main room.
All right, as you get down, you see this creature is getting ready to finish. You gotta talk now. She's finishing up her talk, and all of the initiates are starting to move away. Hold on, I'm gonna have to cover my mouth or something. There we go.
Okay, so my invisibility comes back, and I'm stepping right up next to these guys.
Yeah.
Since we've been standing here listening to her talk, has she revealed the actual name of herself or her type of being?
What have you said about yourself?
Oh,
Or as you've been talking about like what you are. So why don't you go ahead and tell them some of the things that you've been saying?
Her name's Rowan. She is a tree creature, but still in her bush.
You're breaking up. Here, use my headset.
All right.
Well, you're fine.
All right. So she is a tree creature. She is actually a vine leshy because of the game structure. But she's a bush in the bush stage of her life. She's young, and she's a herbalist, and
No, it's okay. No.
and she's just been giving a speech on the different herbs from where she is from, here in this town.
Ah.
That's it. That's all I got right now.
So how much did I learn? Because I know about gardening and I've been growing herbs for my parents.
Yeah. So she knows a lot about native dendrology, native trees, native viney things that are like trees, that are vines, that are bushes, that falls under the dendrology kind of scope of things.
Sweet.
Let's see. Can you guys hear me talk?
A little bit. You're kind of doubled.
Okay. And she's this one on the right hand side. This woman. This is the one we're supposed to be here to talk to, right?
I can listen.
Yes, this is at least your new party member, but you don't necessarily have to speak with her. Corstella is up on the stage.
Yes, Corstella. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We were switching the headset back and forth.
I want to see if you guys want to go and accost Corstella.
Cost her. I think I think my guy is just more confused. Like that thing's talking and moving.
It's a bush. I don't see what the big deal is. I see a lot of bushes.
I didn't
you guys
know
hear
they
us
could do
all right?
that.
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, good. Good.
When she's done, can I move up next to the stage and she can tell me more specifics and I can expand my knowledge?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know about the gardening profession and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Right up there.
You if you want to go up and start a conversation with her, on the superficial topic of gardening and herbs.
Yeah, she's always up for learning something new.
So what's she doing? Is she finishes up her speech and and Banette comes up to greet her.
Oh, excuse me.
She's just hi. Nice to meet you. Anything you want to discuss?
Well, I was the main gardener in my village, and I did a whole bunch of culinary herbs and shrubs, but also medicinal plants.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to compare notes about our two regions.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. The change, depending on where you're from, can be so vast that, it'd be wonderful to learn more about the different shrubs and trees and dendrology and herbology of your land.
Where are you from? What's your origin?
I'm from Riverport. Where are you from?
I don't think we ever figured that
I don't
out.
think we ever need to find out.
Around.
Around.
Right.
Some people don't know where they're from. It's okay.
Well, you were just from a village near the Hook Mountains. Halfling village. Doesn't necessarily have a name.
Raish wants to step up and be like, I heard you talk about culinary stuff, and he's going to whip out a notepad. Be like, okay, I don't know a lot about herbs, but I want to know what you're cooking.
There we go.
Well, I don't do as much cooking as I do potion making and medicine making and such.
Okay, that's good too, but I want to know what I can cook. If you got that.
Start with script.
So he's going to take any notes that you want to give him over what he can cook. What's Corstella doing?
She
No, it's right. You didn't write it down, but good berries.
I'm gonna grow good berries.
Delicious.
So yeah, she can just you see her hold out her arms, and all along both arms down to her hands, she just sprouts out. What is it? It is 4d4 10. She sprouts out 10 good berries. As an example of something that you can cook. Yeah.
Well, that's a trick.
Yeah, Raish is a little taken back by this. He's like, that just came off. I don't know if I want to eat that.
Dehora's gonna look at her and go, "Is
Everyone
that
laughs
safety?"
awkwardly.
I will pocket those 10 good berries though.
All right, so Corstella, takes the time. She approaches and she says, "That was a fascinating speech that you gave. I had no idea that there was such a vast array of useful herbs in the Stony Mountains and the Riddleport area. Look, if you are ever interested in staying here on the manor and putting your herbalism to good use, we could always pay you quite well." And she looks over at the rest of you and kind of turns up her nose, says, "Oh, greetings," and looks back at Rowan.
Oh, I fear I am still traveling. I'm in search of some very rare herbs and possibly some that I have yet to learn of. I cannot stay. I have places to go.
Well, if you are ever back this way, please do stop by. We'll always pay you for your services. And she looks back at you and she says, "Heroes." And she pushes by and starts to walk out the door.
Wait, I have a question. Did she turn
What?
around? What's in that shed in the back?
In the the shed out front. That's it's a rather sad story, actually. I prefer not to speak of it around initiates.
Okay, well, we could go somewhere else.
Yeah, I would like to hear about this shed of death that someone mentioned.
Yes, this is why I prefer not to talk about it in front of the initiates. They are rather scared of something that they maybe shouldn't be. It's just a small ghost haunting the area.
That's all I needed to hear. And Dahor will take like a step or two back, just like.
No, I'm tired of hearing about these ghosts. Everywhere we go, it's a ghost.
She's like, we some of our earliest initiates had a bit of a romantic situation that left someone rather upset. She took her own life, and her spirit chose not to leave this place. But luckily, it has been confined to that shed out front.
Who's unwrapping things?
I don't know. I mean,
Bring enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
right? Like, stick it through the Skype camera. Jeez.
At least let me look at it.
Oh, is this guy still there?
Yeah.
She says, but if you guys feel
Just
up
lose
to
audio.
the task of handling it, it would be much appreciated.
I don't know. We don't go around making money by doing stuff for
Yeah,
free.
should have audio.
She's
Skype, while you feel me.
she holds her hands out and gestures to her opulent palace. She says, "Does this look like I've gotten anywhere by asking people to do things for free?"
Okay, now we're talking. What you got?
Well, what's your price? I also didn't get here by giving away unnecessary amounts of gold. One ghost.
Xavier
There's
speaks up.
some
Free
4
roam.
to 6 of you.
Xavier speaks up. Free roam. We want to be able to look around this place. Doors, libraries, books, and maybe 1,000 gold.
Unacceptable. The only way you can get free roam of this place is to work your way up through the ranks. You come into the order as an initiate, as a Steve, as they call themselves. After a time, after you've learned a certain amount, if you choose to stay on, you can become a philosopher. And then beyond that point, the only rooms that will be closed to you are the ones that belong to the head student and myself.
What about the one where we find a rune well?
Rune well?
Yes.
Yes. I don't believe you're going to find one of those here. You see, this is a rather new institute, and it's of higher learning. We don't have ancient immovable artifacts in here.
That's motive.
Since go ahead. Since 16, she seems to be telling the truth. There is absolutely no rune well on the grounds to her knowledge.
So we're talking in the middle of a whole bunch of initiatives, right? Initiates that are scared of this ghost, right?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Dancing Lights, and I'm going to make it appear in little orbs, and and just be like, "Oh my God, the ghost has escaped."
One of the Steves freaks out. "Oh God, it's Lovelorn. She's here to eat our souls."
And I'm playing it up. I'm like, "Oh my God, she's going to take you all of you are going to die."
He runs here and throws this window open and jumps through into a hallway and like
only if there was somebody here who could take care of these ghosts at a mere price of having access to secret libraries and books. Oh my God.
Dahor's gonna just yell, "Steves, run for your lives."
Doesn't she have a sword? Isn't she one carrying the sword?
You can roll a perception check.
I'm talking about that sword that we were looking for.
Yeah, you can roll a perception check.
Yeah, I can roll a perception. Everybody needs to roll that.
Yeah,
23.
Perception. Go ahead, you need to roll yours. Okay, so you gotta go to the
27 for Xavier.
Rowan's just kind of standing there like, hey, you guys are having a conversation? Rolling her own sense motive, if I can get it up. I said a funny thing. There you go. Alright, ooh. Alright. No, it wasn't supposed to be sense motive, it was supposed to be perception. Oh well, either way. You do not see a sword, however, you do see a necklace hanging around her neck that has 2 keys on it.
I want to snatch the keys and run away.
No,
I'm kidding. I do that.
Did I say roll touch attack?
No.
Or
So
no,
say,
himself.
to say, like, what about those keys behind on your neck? What is that worth to you?
These are the keys to my own personal rooms.
Rachel's just trying to find anything that's worth more than gold here.
So, Xavier leans in a little bit closer. So, if we take care of the ghost because all of your guys are afraid, we could save your school here because there won't be any ghosts. And maybe you could get more initiatives because the bad rumor will be gone. And you just give us a little bit of roam around without anybody following us.
She says, look, I understand that you would like, free roam of my facilities. And I can't blame you. This is a rather magnificent manor that I built up, with full of beautiful tapestries and lush plants and wonderful riches. Anyone would want to walk here with free roam. But I'll tell you what, I will give each of you, 200 gold for anyone who will go in there and try to handle that ghost. Beyond that, I have no concern. She's kept herself to the shack for this long, and as long as we steer clear of her, she's got no harm for us.
I guess I'll ask Metagaming, is Tathan the only one that can even handle a ghost right now?
No. Sure that y'all can hit a ghost. Y'all have magic.
Go fight the ghost if you want to. But
yeah. Y'all have magic.
How did you confine a ghost to a small shed?
She confined herself there, I'm afraid. And she that is where she took her life at. That was the scene of her discovering her lover with another initiate. Before the Steves.
You guys want to fight a ghost?
Absolutely can.
It's experience.
Well, I was thinking more of asking it questions than fighting it.
Well, you can try. I don't have the diplomacy to talk to a ghost.
I mean, I can try diplomacy. But I got other stuff too.
She's pretty crazy. I don't know. I think she's definitely like metagaming. She's one of those optional battles. So I don't like. Yeah, I think she's written as just like pretty crazy, but fun encounter. Oh my god! Oh my god! I forgot the description of her. Well, you'll see her. It's fantastic.
Well, we can either do that or we can continue to pursue this woman here and see if we can get this sword off of her. Because I'm pretty sure she's the one that's supposed to have this half-blade sword thing.
Yeah, she probably does.
Yeah.
So if we fight the ghost, you give us.
She doesn't appear as the normal spirit. But I'm sure you men can handle her, and women. Now, because there's half and half in this group right now.
What about? How about instead of the gold, you give us the sword, the one that's broken?
Her like every bit of charm drains from her face, and she says, "I don't know what you're talking about, but
a well-connected politician like you."
Well, to forget what you think you know.
I want to
Yeah,
do a
I don't
sense
know
motive
what
on
the
that
rat.
one.
I don't know what the rat is talking about. But you give us a goal and a nice place to stay at night for at least one night, and we'll go take care of your problem.
And
Yeah, sure, why not?
She says, "I'll give you the gold, and there are some quarters here on the ground floor that you may sleep in. I must still say that everything on the upper levels, especially my own chambers, are fully off limits."
And
Gotcha.
I look at her. I'm like, "See you later tonight." And then I just explain. So here's what we do: is we sneak up, we go and roam around this place while everybody's asleep. I'm saying this to where nobody can hear, where they can't hear me. And we figure out where the sword is. We know it's here. We found books. It
One of
has
the
to be here.
one of the Steves like creeps up like to the edge of your
No,
conversation.
Steve, get
And
away!
it's like standing there with his fist on his hips, and he goes, "You boys are gonna like it when it gets dark. Things get real freaky."
What do you mean by freaky? Do I have to worry about my private matters?
Oh no, that's when we practice the rituals. It's gonna be real fun.
I gotta say, I would not sleep here if you paid me.
He he looks at Ray. She says, "You got swim trunks?"
I got something for you right here.
So is the ghost in this room right here?
I'm sorry, I'm not zoomed out. No, it's not.
Okay.
You can tell there's a piece that's kind of real set off by itself. Well, not real set off by itself, but
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And then Xavier, he wasn't paying attention to any of the serum, the speech going on. He's like, "Hey, bush lady, you look like you can cast spells. You're gonna come help?"
Yeah, definitely.
And then he turns around. He's like, "She needs 200 too." And let's go.
She says it's gold is for anyone who can come back with proof that they've slain that thing.
I don't know
The
why.
horror's just gonna look at everyone. How do we get proof we killed a ghost?
Hey, Casey, what we do with the gauntlets? Where are they sitting at right now?
They're sitting in my bag.
I was about to mention them, but I feel like it might be a bad idea.
No, I think if you mention them with her having the sword, or us thinking she has the sword, and metagaming a little bit, you need the gauntlets to wield the sword. I think we learned.
Yeah.
So we might become personal targets.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we'll probably
something
get
along
robbed in
those
the night.
because I'm just trying to get the sword from this guy.
Because I was thinking about just equipping one, like just putting one on.
Put one on.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, it's kind of hard to wield that sword without the gauntlets. Just because she was like, forget what you think you know, and I want to know more than she does.
Nice. Oh, and, everybody rolled a sense motive on that too, didn't you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Still,
Oh, yeah.
I did terrible.
I
Like
did pretty good.
she was barely
Oh, I rolled her.
trying to she knows about that sword. Like she is just trying to tell you to shut the hell up. Essentially,
Bugger off,
don't worry about my sword.
That's the whole reason I'm here is that sword.
Mm-hmm.
You all want to fight a ghost. He wants to go kill her and take the sword.
Right, but if we go fight the ghost, we might get into a little bit more of a better grace.
Okay.
And
I can't.
if we fight the ghost, also we get a place to stay to where we can sneak around at night.
I don't. Okay, look, I can't do it by myself, so I have to trust all of you and this new bush lady. So let's do this.
I don't know the bush lady either. I mean, if y'all don't want to, like, non-metagaming, non-like playing,
Owen.
I just I wasn't paying attention to names, so like my character is a kid. He doesn't really care about speeches. He was back there carving his name in the wall with his arrows. It says Xavier was here with a smiley face and a peace sign, and the S that always turns into an 8.
You see a smiling Steve walk up to that part of the wood with a bucket of sand and a brush. Just all right, more work to do. Fantastic.
So excited.
But like if you like outside of that, that's the only reason I was attempting the ghost. But if y'all don't want to, we can figure out another way.
I have one important thing I want to point out to you. Who has 2 keys for 1 room?
It's a key for the room and a key for a box or a safe.
I'm gonna get into it. Let's go kill a ghost and get in good graces.
Grace, I know you're afraid of ghosts. I can put you invisible again and you can go and try to.
If you can make no, it's okay. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so go to the southwestern corner of this building, where there's just that one weird shaped shadow. Yeah, right there.
Weird shape shadow.
And it's shaped like home plate.
All right.
Who's going to engage with the ghost? Who's going to talk to you?
Oh, what?
You've got 2 screens. Why don't you have that open?
For whatever reason, Jeremy, I can't click on my character anymore.
All right, I hate these things. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete him and let you drop him back on the screen. Because I would say I'll try to drop him on the screen, but every time I do, it breaks him.
Alright, 1 second.
I just deleted yours. Drop him on the
Hang on, I'm gonna close my character sheet and reopen it. Maybe it's the sheet that's bugged.
All right. Well, we're talk about party order going in this room. Who's going to go in first, second, third, fourth?
Do we want me in stop out front?
So
Or-
I think she wants to be near the back of party order.
I'm ranged. Almost everybody's back for party order. So really, the question is who's going to be the tank on this?
It's gonna have to be the whore.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be me because we don't have Tathan.
Right.
And I'll go in behind the whore.
And I'll go in behind you.
Okay, so apparently I can't drag my character info over.
I'm going to try and drag and drop and see if that works.
Oh wait, there you go. That worked. Never mind.
Okay, there we
It
go.
changed the sheet a little bit.
All right.
All right, there we go. And I can move stop, so we're good. 9.
All right. This small outbuilding is connected to the house via the decking that rings the structure. Dark, thorny vines have grown all over to cover the exterior of the building. The windows are grown over with thick vines that you can't see through. If you put your ear to the boarded up door, you hear slight scratching sound on the inside.
Hey, Jeremy, I'm just noticing that Stop's character sheet is still saying he's level 2. Did we not level him up?
Really, we changed his stuff on here, right? I'll open him up on Hero Lab and we'll look
Okay,
at
I
it.
just
There we
want
go.
to make sure his damage and that's right.
It may not be. I often forget.
I do too. That's where I was just like,
Anyways, while that's loading, what do you guys choose to do? No, you can all speak it however you want. Right now, if you have a plan, if you have an idea, speak up.
it's going to be more of a smash and grab, or do X, or you guys have any spells we can use?
Why don't I do sift to check for traps?
Sorry, say again.
I want to check the entryway and around the front that we're facing for traps using shift.
And while she's doing that, I want to cast detect magic to see if there's anything in the room that's magical.
I don't think there's anything in the room that's anything inside that's and so you're just searching around the outside of it with shift. What?
And while I'm at it, I'm gonna cast guidance on everyone.
Got a lot of background noise.
Skill checks.
All right. Anyways, so yeah, what are you looking for around the outside?
Just. Are there any traps? Are there any triggers? Is this
there does
booby
not.
trapped in any way? Like, is she setting us up?
No, there are no traps. As far as you can tell, this appears to be just a boarded over shack. It is as it purports to be, a scary building that they don't go into.
Okay, kick the door down. Let's do this. We all know it's a ghost. Let's go. Does anybody have magic weapon? Like, can cast magic weapon on my gun?
Oh crap! Actually, don't I have that new thing? Hang on, let me pull up my other character.
The horse should have some scrolls of magic weapon.
Yeah, I didn't pull up inventory stuff. Pull that up.
And then you should be able to do something really cool to your weapons at this level to make them like +1s.
Yeah. Pulling up the inventory sheet too. So let's see.
My spells do not match my sheet.
I don't think we have.
Okay, that's right. Because I did not.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll go off of your the sheet that you have on the Google Drive for tonight, and we'll update your spells on Roll20 this week. I forgot that part. But, all right. All right. So yeah, you kick down the door. Dahor kicks down the door.
So according to this, I did have 4 scrolls of magic weapon. Did we want to use those before we quote unquote kick it in, just like X was saying?
I don't know. I need magic weapon if I'm gonna hit the ghost. So.
All right. So before we kick down the door, because we were still planning, why don't we use at least one of them for Raish?
You want to use one on me?
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Let me pull my sheet. I think I can make mine a magic weapon with one of my spells. I just want to make sure. Yeah, because now I should be able to use that. What's it called? Sacred weapon, right?
Yeah, you should be. I think it should turn your weapon into a +1 if I remember.
Let's see. First level weapons wielded by war priest changes part of the faith. So level 1 through 4, it's a 1d6 for medium weapon. I think is what that hammer is, right?
You keep the highest damage dice.
Okay, yeah. Here it is. Sacred weapon's divine power is as a swift action. This power grants the weapon a +1 enhancement bonus for every 4 levels and 4th beyond. Increases the bonus by 1. Okay, so I would use this once going into battle.
Yeah, and it would make your weapon magical, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It
So
turns it
we'll
into a +1, so +1 damage, +1 attack.
Yeah, and then you have scroll of magic weapon that you can cast on anybody else.
Hang on, I gotta be real quick. I'm pissed at my cat.
Okay. Still got a good few minutes. 30 minutes. Maybe we can finish this. Maybe we can get all the way through this battle. This is one of the cool things I've seen with its look and its story. So I'll go over the story of her real quick.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, when building Peacock Manor, this building was added last as Cristela realized she needed more space to house those who flocked to her growing home. This building housed 3 initiates at one point, but tragedy struck, and now the shack's only inhabitant haunts the grounds of the manor. The 2 lovers, Cornina and Lavera, came to Peacock Manor to study with Cristela in the early days, but after being assigned to this outbuilding with a 3rd initiate named Alva, Lavera grew fond of Alva, and the relationship between Cornina and Lavara fell apart. When Cornina discovered the affair, she spiraled into dangerous self-loathing and eventually killed herself in this room. When news of the suicide spread, the other initiates refused to live here. Cristela was frustrated at first, but since there are more than enough rooms for everyone else to stay, she left this building vacant. All right, as y'all look in to this kick-down door, you see cobwebs and dust.
Ew, I don't like that.
And you see, faint little scratch marks, on the floor, all over the floor. But no creature immediately.
Do we gotta do some kind of perception to try and find her?
Take
Or
a step
detect
aside. We'll find
magic.
it.
Perception, you can, step into the room to look around.
Alright, that'll happen. Dahor will take 1 step into the room and do perception.
Very nice.
It's a trap.
Oh, perfect. You step into the room, and just as you step in, you see something just skitter between you and the door frame, and over onto the other side. And you catch the shadow out of the corner of your eye, and you look down and catch it just long enough to see this. Oh no. 8 legs of shattered bone emerge from this sickly, pulsating heart, holding it aloft like a spider. Blood oozes from this glistening skin as its tendrils pulsate with barbs that look like teeth. Roll for initiative.
I think you got a whole lot of nope out of garden. Oh god, that's terrible. First one in the room. I'm gonna go last. Jesus.
How do I do initiative?
Okay, so go back to your.
Hey, Jeremy, the
And then
scroll of
right
magic
in the middle
turns
right, you
ours
see
into a
initiative.
plus
See where my
1,
mouse is?
right?
I'm sorry. What did you say, Casey?
The scroll of magic weapon makes our weapons a plus 1.
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with the top of our previous initiative. Casey, what's your initiative?
19.
19. Dahor, what you got?
I only had a 7.
7. Ooh, that's not so good. Raish, where you at?
7.
7. We're not starting off strong. Come on. Tathon is out of the initiative. And Xavier has a 19, not Tathon. All right. Rowan, which is 16, is what you got. And Bunny, you got a 21, so you will be going first. All right. So, all right. At the top of the initiative, I'm going to go ahead and bring this thing visible. It is not visible to Bunny at the moment, but you can do other things that don't necessarily involve the monster. It is your turn.
Am I within range to use fighting words?
Does that have to be a line of sight? Probably not. Go ahead. Go ahead and give it.
How do
I don't see why you should not be able to.
It just talks about Because it's not on the sheet. It's on the new sheet, which isn't updated, so I'm not sure.
Biting words.
Your voice becomes suffused with magic, so you can harm your opponents with words. So she has to be able to hear me.
Range, personal, target,
30 feet.
30 feet, range, touch attack. Yeah, you still have to roll a ranged touch attack, but since you're using your words, I'm gonna say that you can do it without line of sight because it doesn't say that you have to have line of sight.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
go back to
you have to. You'll have a spot on your character sheet where you'll just see melee and ranged right there around where you see your base attack bonus.
Okay.
That's how you just roll a generic ranged attack.
So roll ranged.
Yep.
Dog.
That is a natural one. Starting off with that, what I am now going to call curry luck. I need you to re-roll.
What is happening?
There we go. That's better.
Okay, so not a confirmed fumble, so it is just a run-of-the-mill miss. You can still take a move action or, start doing a bardic inspiration or anything like that you want on this turn. You can move through your allies, by the way. Yeah,
It's just hard to see.
that's free space. You just can't stand where they're at.
Why don't I move in front of the door?
Now, the question is, are you gonna want to do that to block other people who get in that can do
Oh.
like melee attacks and that?
Yeah,
Or do I move
wanna get
here,
up
just
to your
past the
melee
door?
attacks, that's a good spot to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot if you can hit with ranged attacks from there.
Ella,
Well,
you're
right.
really getting on my fucking nerves.
You can also, on your next turn, slip past the door and into the room if you want to get closer to the monster. All right. So next
Jax?
is, I believe, X, right? The 19th? Yes.
Yep.
All right. Xavier, what you gonna do?
I am going to move into the room. Can I roll acrobatics to try to avoid the provoke of opportunity?
Absolutely. That'll make that one spot count as 10 feet. But yeah.
Okay. So acrobatics, 25.
You're good there.
So that's 10, right?
So yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just.
So I want to get right here onto this bed. That will be the end of my movement. Is that cool with you?
Sure, why not?
And then I am going to start Bardic Inspiration. So you all have inspired courage. It's just a little baby spider. We can take it. Stomp on it.
So
So everybody gets
opens up and it goes at you.
everybody gets a +2 to damage and attack.
+2.
Yeah, I think at level 4 it's a +2. I might be wrong. I'm looking it up right now. So give me a second.
It sounds right, but holy crap! I forgot that it leveled with you. It makes sense, but I just forgot.
I'm looking right now. So if you want to move on while I look, that's awesome.
Rowan.
All right, she's going to move into the room also, and she's going to cast Mage Armor.
Ooh, all right. So what kind of movement you got? 5, 10, 15, 20. You can move 20 feet, which means you'd be sharing a space with
That's good.
stop. So you'd have to stop here.
That's fine. She can go ahead and cast her Mage Armor.
All right. Talk louder.
And she's going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Love you.
Damn, you really do be beautiful outside right now.
So yeah,
Casey's TV, dude.
one cool thing about Kelly's character is her race. She has a special racial ability called Verdant. So whenever she casts a spell that has a range of personal, she gains a natural armor bonus equal to that spell level. So she cast Mage Armor for +4 to her AC, and she gets an additional +1 natural armor. So mage armor gives her a +5 to her AC.
Okay, it's at level 5 that it goes up to a +2. So everybody gets a +1. Devin, that stacks with our magic weapon,
Sweet.
and it also stacks with yours, Dahor.
Awesome. All right. Next in the initiative order is Spidey Heart, as I like to call her, which I just made up. Anyways, she is going to. Oh my god. She's going to cast a spell and incur an attack of opportunity. So I'm going to do that first. So the AOO is only Zanza can take an AOO.
Ooh, so I got an AOO. Of course I will take one. Although I have a feeling it's going to bite me, but... All right. Hammer time. 22.
Nice.
22. All right. That is a hit.
9.
And
9 points of damage.
23 and 10.
Does that... Oh, yeah, 23 and 10. Sorry, I
And
forgot
no,
about
24 and 11. I'm sorry. You get the
Oh.
+1 for your normal boost and then +1 for Inspire Courage. So 24 and 11.
Good call. Thank you on that. Let me make sure she doesn't have any things. Cool. All right. So that did significant amount of damage. And
Question, though. Do I still technically get a chance to trip?
Yes.
I will try and trip it since, why not? Keep the thing on the ground. CMB, right?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you it's going to be nearly impossible, but you can definitely try.
10. Worth a shot.
Definitely not possible with a 10. It just kind of like you go to trip it and it like spider skitters over your chain and in a creepy way. And then it vanishes.
Oh no.
It cast vanish.
Oh my God.
No. Who's got the glitter bombs?
And it's gonna move. So that is Raish. Your turn.
Okay.
I know I put you in a bit of a pickle.
Hold. That's my action. Hold.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to.
Got anything that can make it visible?
All right. There we go.
I can throw an alchemist fire in the room.
Maybe not.
That might help.
Burn everybody in the room.
I can see how that would be really beneficial.
I would
You
do it
could
on your next
consider
turn.
burning everybody to kill the spider. Just saying.
No, I'll hold. I'll hold.
Okay, that's a fun one. All right. Next in the initiative order is Dahor.
Okay, so I guess my question is, if I had the attack of opportunity against it, would I know where it possibly skittered to, or that was before I did the attack of opportunity?
Oh, you got the AOO for it casting a spell.
Okay.
So, by the time it moved, it was already fully vanished.
Okay, then can I have Stop do his sense smell?
Jeremy, can I be a
Yeah. And how does that scent work? It's within 30 feet. He can, tell you a direction or something.
I believe so. I don't even think it's on a sheet.
Hey, Jeremy, can I be a jerk?
Sure.
While she was casting a spell and he hit her, does the creature have to take a concentration camp?
That.
A concentration check?
Let me see.
I did smack it.
You smacked it pretty hard.
Yeah.
Do I not have Stop's old sheet? No. The heck is that?
I honestly don't know because it's I mean, possibly, probably.
I mean, it's your call. I don't know either. That's why I was asking.
I'll roll a concentration check anyways, and
No, we can just say it went off, and then we can look at it and figure it out
we'll
later.
yeah. Okay, that sounds fair. Looking at scent right now. So it can detect opponents within 30 feet by smell. Range increases 60 feet if downwind drops 15 feet. If a creature if it gets within 5 feet of it, it knows its location.
Okay.
But she can detect direction within 30 feet, or he can detect direction within 30 feet.
All right, so I guess to Stop know where it is or general direction.
He knows the general direction. Yeah, he knows it's somewhere in front of you in the room. Like, so it's south of him. He can, southwest of him. He can tell you that. If you get him inside the room, as small as the room is, there's a good chance of him being within 5 feet of the monster. If you want a metagame.
Okay. In that case, because Dahor's in the way, would I be able to have him kind of do the oops, I click around. Let me move Dahor out of the way for a second. Would he be able to do this and do an acrobatics to potentially, I'm sorry, down to here to potentially not have the AOO?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to do that, the acrobatics cuts your movement speed, but
he's got 50, so
speed for that.
All right. So. 11.
11. And that's versus CMD. He does not get hit. So,
okay.
Yeah,
that's good. Okay,
but
so
you can tell from where he is that the monster is somewhere to his west.
Somewhere to his west.
Yeah, he's not within 5 feet. So
okay,
that should help you significantly, anyways.
So in that case, since Stop kind of pointing, pointing across, I'm gonna have Dahor attack this spot.
Okay, roll a attack.
Smashy, smashy for the bed. Oh my god, that one did. Attacks the win.
Oh man,
I'm gonna kill us all. All right, here's the
roll to confirm.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, Devin, can you pull out like the worst fumble in the deck?
A double nat 1. There you go. This is the kind of rolls I normally make. I'm not lucky.
You can purge your rolls if you need to, by the way.
I will. Okay, so here's something for you to know, wifey. If you do R, 100 D20, it'll roll 100 D20s. Yeah, see, look at the number. If it's below 1,000, it means it was not in my favor for rolls. So that was really bad luck.
All right. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Yeah. I forgot the 1D.
Oh, yeah. You want me to roll?
Yeah. Roll 1D52.
8.
8. We roll a D52 because.
So he has a deck of cards right now.
Yeah.
Backswing. The attack deals damage to you instead of the target.
All right. So we'll go back with that original damage, that 7 blunt damage. You swing it and it bounces off the bed and comes back and hits you straight in the forehead for 7.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I'm like, I'm going to attack this spot on the bed.
It's a very springy bed.
I'm just a stupid orc, so.
Raish, would you like to take your turn?
That's nothing I can do, man.
Okay, so we move back around to the top of round 2. Bunny.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yes, absolutely.
And how do I roll that?
Hang on,
No?
wait, hang on. Before she does it, just I already cast Detect Magic,
Oh, did
and
you?
there's nothing magical, and the creature's probably not going to pop off as magical if it's not wearing like
Oh,
any
okay.
type of gear or anything. Just an idea.
Yeah, it's just a metagaming thing because Pathfinder rules.
Yeah, I just wanted so you don't waste your turn.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you
Hey, that's actually working. Let's see. Let me open up your current character sheet on the G drive is good, and so is the spell sheet that's attached to it. Those are your most.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at the spell sheet.
Yeah.
And then you could always hold your turn or ready in action. Like you could
That's
say,
true.
I ready my action for when the character is visible, or I hold my turn until something blah blah blah. So like you don't have to always do something just so somebody can explain it to you. I'm sorry.
Oh! Can I cast Babble on it and we can hear where it is?
You would need to attack a square. I think. Let me see what I need to read the description of Babel actually before if it's target or if it's like an area of effect. Bonita spells.
Creatures within 30 feet of the subject can hear the target's babbling.
Babel. Okay.
Creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower aren't affected by this spell.
Okay. Yeah. Target is one creature. So you would need to gamble on attacking a square, and if the creature's there, then yeah, he'll become visible and you can hear him. But since the range is one creature, yeah, you'll have to, or the target is one creature, you have to actually gamble on exactly what you want to attack.
So metagaming really quick. Just
Mhm.
hold your turn and ready in action for after I get done. It'll make it easy for you, I promise.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm not trying to tell you how to do it. I just have something
No,
for this.
that's
creature.
fine.
I would think if the target is one creature, she would have to make a touch attack to even deliver the spell, right?
According to this,
Yeah, it's a ranged touch attack.
yeah.
Huh.
This is close, 25 foot.
Oh yeah, the range.
Yeah. So she doesn't have to be able to touch it. It's a ranged touch attack. But all right. So next in the initiative is Xavier.
Xavier reaches down to his belt and he pulls out a scroll and he looks at Dahor and he says, "Cover your eyes," and he throws a sheet on stop and casts glitter dust.
Oh, cool. All right. So tell me about glitter dust. Is there a saving throw?
A cloud of golden particles covers everyone and everything in the area, causing a creature to become blind and visibly outlining the invisible creature. A will save will stop the blindness. So you can give me a will save.
Okay.
And it will stop the blindness, but it still becomes visible.
Will save. Oh. That one, the will save.
It is a 14.
Okay, so he is blind.
And the creature is visible. So now, Bunny, you held your action. If you wanted to, you could take it now.
Yeah, he's visible, so you could swing at him without having a mischance.
Or you could cast this damaging spell or something, because now you can see the creature.
I don't know how Babel would fuck up this heart, but I imagine it probably would.
Did that make sense to you? I'm sorry.
No, that makes sense. I was looking at my things. What I want to do.
I could
I
take my
want to
action too.
scream
now.
at it. I want to do ear-piercing scream.
Ear-piercing scream. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is that a?
No, maybe I'm not close enough.
What is the? You'll probably need to move.
So, I'm sorry. So something for Bard also.
May hurt your allies.
Something for Bard also. Make sure like an ear-piercing scream and like chords of shards and stuff like that. Sometimes it will tell you have to be doing a bardic performance. So make sure it doesn't say that.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, ear piercing scream is great. You yeah. I don't see anything about line of sight or anything on that one either. So
Nope.
Doesn't need a bardic performance.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
it doesn't look like it needs bardic performance either. So
Nope.
yeah, and that makes a DC 15 will save, or is that a fort save?
Yeah.
Ear piercing scream fortitude DC
DC
15
15. Fortitude.
fortitude. Um, boom. Fortitude. And what does it do? Ear piercing scream does 1d6 points of sonic damage per 2 caster levels. So over on the left hand side of your screen, you'll see a toolbar, and one of them has a d20 on it. You can just click over there and click 2d6 to roll your damage for this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Click on that.
That one.
And he rolled a fortitude save of 19.
Damn.
Perfect.
So he is not dazed. He's going to take the damage, but he resists the daze. If I've got that correct. Fortitude save partial. Yes, he takes 12 damage, but he does resist the daze.
Can I have my turn now?
Yes, and Devin's turn.
Okay, Raish is going to move here and shoot the thing. And with magic weapon and Casey's thing he did, that's a +2 to each one of these. So that's a 29 to hit
For 5 points of damage.
for 5 points of damage.
Now, did we take into account Gurn Bunny's 12 of the scream?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. She should get an extra. That's right. All right. So, dude is pretty fucked up. Rowan, it's your turn.
Rowan is going to, I guess, enter the room, and then she's going to cast Orb of Light Lesser.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. So the only way to get in the room is you'll have to incur an AOO. It's going to try and hit you.
Okay.
And well, it's going to try and do that anyways, like even if you cast your spell. So.
Yeah, so I want to do that.
All right. So it is. Yeah. Rowan comes running in and casts an orb of light from her hand. Let's see. Did it roll? There we go. Orb of light lesser. Okay. There's only a 7 to hit, so it misses.
Oh, 8 because of the damage.
Well, it's an 8, but yeah, it's. Is it a touch?
Yes.
Range touch.
Wait, let me look. No, it's not. I don't think
No.
so.
All right. So.
No, it's not.
He is going.
Range touch attack.
Yeah. He is going to try and bite you. He lashes out with a 27 to hit. Yeah, Jesus. I need a will save from you, please.
All right. How do I do that?
You hit right here.
Here.
There's the will. You click that. Will save. You passed a will save. I need a fortitude save.
Oh God.
Okay.
Your fortitude is better. Fortitude is worse. That is also a pass. Yeah. And okay. So you take 8 points of piercing damage and 4 points of bleed.
Oh man.
Okay. And now it is his turn. And now that he's bit you and lost his invisibility, he's going to turn his sights on the next opponent that's right here with him. That oh crap! Hold on, I forgot something very important that you might not even have to do. He's blind, so I have to roll a D100, a 50% mischance.
Oh.
So top one, 42. The bad thing happens for me. So all that awesome damage that I just did, you get to take it back because his attack actually missed.
Okay.
Shit.
Nice.
Or at least I didn't get hurt.
Well done,
Yeah,
X with the
get
glitter.
hurt. But like, I was like, cool. This thing, I got to use this thing's abilities for a second. Nope. So that makes me mad. So he is going to, he's gonna turn around. He's definitely gonna bite at this dude that made him blind. That made him miss the last hit for an 11 to hit. Oh man.
Fighty.
You miss.
Yeah. Would that even hit touch? Like he is a spider. That probably wouldn't even hit touch.
No, it doesn't even hit flat-footed.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he missed on his turn. What is he gonna do? He's still got a move action. Can he double? Ooh, can he double attack? Let's see. He is a level. He's CR4, so I don't get to know his level. You know, he's got 5. So
If he has like a claw bite, he can do that on a full round action. If he has like a claw, he can do that on a full round action.
but can he bite? Like it just take the penalty?
Does he have multi attack?
No.
Then no.
Okay. Well, so he does nothing, and he's most likely going to die here in just a second because it's the horse turn.
Well, let's see if I can kill it.
You're putting an awful lot of faith in Josh.
Considering I just doubled that 1.
But you double nat 1. There's no way you're going to triple nat 1.
All
I'm
right.
getting 2 or 3 now.
So I guess in this case, I'll try DeHorse hit first, and then worst case scenario, I'll have Stop kind of round up around him to try his attack. So here we go, Meteor Hammer. 23 plus 1, right?
Yeah, you smash it flat.
5 and 11.
Like you smash all the guts out of it, and it just its legs twitch a little, and then it rolls over on its back, and its legs curl inside of itself, and it is dead.
So
one of you magic users cast bless on this place.
So Dahor's gonna kind of, while the hammer's still got it squished, he's gonna reach over and break off one of the legs for proof while not trying to puke.
And as the horse doing that, Xavier looks at Raish and he goes, "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, this place is blessed." But he can't cast blessed, so he just walks out.
Dahor's just gonna go, "Does anyone have anything to clean this with? Dear God."
Gracious though. X is the worst, man.
So Dahor's just gonna
It's
kind of
messing
pick
with
up his
everybody.
mace out and hold it in front of him while it's still got all the blood and the guts on him, and he's gonna walk out of the room and go, "All right, where's that bitch at, so I can get the money and get out of here."
Do not touch me with that.
And she's still milling around in the auditorium. With Steve's, because this combat literally took y'all 12 seconds. Like,
So, what Dahor's gonna do is when he starts rounding into like one of the main hallways, as I'm walking there, I'm gonna start yelling, "Hey, Steve, get your ass in here!"
As the
And I'm gonna
horse
keep repeating this over and over again as I get
the
into the
horse
auditorium.
trying to get the followers of Steve. Is there anything useful in this room with my performance check of a natural 20?
your performance.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
He's doing a little dance.
I'm dancing on the bed.
Creature. No, there's nothing in this room but 300 experience apiece.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Take them.
Is there anything useless in this room?
there's some Spider-Man bed sheets.
I'm gonna take him.
Is there anything else useless in this room?
Well, I'm not there
Yo-yo.
anymore.
There's a yo-yo. I'm
doesn't have
taking
a
the yo-yo.
It doesn't have a string.
It doesn't matter. I have plenty of strings on me.
Wait, that was a spider and there's no string?
Right.
Weren't there cobwebs?
Yeah. But you know, you gonna make a string out of a cobweb?
This
Maybe
is somebody who's got a Minecraft mentality right here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So metagaming wise, the whole thing of what I'm trying to do is scream and get everyone attention on me and freak everyone the fuck out. So if you guys are playing anything, now's the time. So Dahor is going to be slowly walking through with the bloody mace and everything, yelling and screaming, "Steves, get your ass in here, all y'all. It's a little show and tell time."
Like 27 Steves like come filing into the auditorium.
And
That's
then
fun.
let's see, this token's her, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of put it up in her face and go, "Well, here's your damn ghost right here.
So
It's
since
not a ghost. It's a fucking spider that goes invisible. But now it's all sparkly and dead."
since he has everybody distracted, I tap everybody and I look at the bush lady. I'm like, "Follow, let's go," and I take off running to the steps.
Okay.
Right behind you.
Which steps?
These steps right here.
Shoot. Okay. I did mean to tell you when y'all came around this corner, right here, there's another set of exterior steps that leads upwards.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take those steps because we already know this steps is Paul. These are clear steps. So I'll take the steps. Assuming I can get upstairs from outside. I would know that, right?
You just grab your character and you drag it.
I've tried that and it didn't do anything.
You might not be able to. I might have to fix it. All right. Shoot, funk. I'd really like it if you would reveal areas. All right.
That's up to you if you follow with me to do more distraction stuff or if you want to go up with them and investigate.
I'm going up.
My hope is they are off to go figure out and find the sword and the other.
I want to go up to
Okay.
Someone's looking
Yeah.
along.
All right. So yeah, you get up here and you find this. There's a door up here at the top of this staircase.
Is that the place you just revealed on the moved up north at the?
Yes. And it is unlocked.
I go in, and if anybody's with me, hopefully they go in with me.
I'm guessing Bonetta's with you.
Yep.
Hang on, let me move my map bigger.
All right. You walk into this room. Let me find the description real quick. It is G18. That's 11. Sorry, I have to scroll over the place to find these rooms. G18, the western hall. This open hall looks out over the scriptorium below. The edge is decorated with elegantly carved wooden railing. 2 philosophers are stationed up in this hall at all times as they watch over the upper quarters and the scriptorium below. One of them looks at you as you open the door, and she says, "You don't belong here."
Out of breath and panting, he's like, "The spider, the ghost that was in the room. We were sent to kill it, and it ran out, and I don't know if it came up here."
So the philosopher, she draws a weapon, and she says, "If it comes through that door, I'll kill it. It's like anything that comes through that door without authorization from Corstella."
She told us to kill it. She said we should kill it. It ran up here. I need to kill it.
We have
Well,
authorization.
you should check down, and check down the stairs and try to kill it. Nothing's come through that door.
Can I push my boundaries and step into the doorway and roll a perception to see the room?
Yes. She steps sideways to meet you as you do that. Perception 21. What you looking for?
Just a quick layout of the area, see if I notice doors,
Absolutely.
bookshelves, stuff like that.
You notice, there are a few scattered shelves on the walls. Again, weathered tomes. This is a university. Up here on a alcove that branches off, there's chairs set. Looks like a couple of dinners. There are 1, 2, three,
Make it hard for you.
4 doors visible from where you are right now.
You put this next to-
There's a 5th one right here that you can't quite see, but there we go.
Thank you.
Try to make these others a little more visible.
So
They are all shut, and this one right here has a glyph carved just above the door handle.
can I make out the glyph?
Roll a knowledge arcana.
18.
It's a glyph of warding.
Okay.
And you can continue on. I gotta Google that real quick.
Okay, cool. Look. I don't know. The thing was invisible. We heard footsteps. It came over here. She told us to kill it. If we kill it, she's gonna give us some gold. So I really need to get into this room. Please, so it doesn't hurt anybody else. It already bit one of my friends. Arms festering up, looking like it's fixing to rot off. All I gotta do is shoot it with an arrow. That's it.
She is hostile, so this is going to be an extremely hard diplomacy check. But I'm going to let you roll it.
I am using auditory because I can use that as substitution.
I don't know if it's going to be possible, but you can definitely try.
Okay. And you wouldn't know if it came in here because it was invisible. So, natural fucking 20.
Nice.
All right. She steps back. She says, "You can look in this room. All the others are locked. Nothing's been in there. You can look through here, and that's it."
I'll take it.
Takes 1 step back.
I knock an arrow into my bow to make it look like I'm actually looking for something.
Mhm.
And then I look around. So is this area open to me?
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
gonna join him in there at all?
So what I want to do is I want to get like an idea of the surroundings. I want to make sure I look at the glyph. And do any of the doors have like nameplates that's like headmaster, stuff like that?
No, they don't have nameplates at all.
Okay.
You detect magic through this door.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a couple of little things.
And like those doors that I detect like magic and stuff for, I feel is important. I scrape my arrow against to put like a little mark in it.
Careful of the finish.
Sorry. So what are you up in this room for? As I'm looking around.
Which one? Sorry, I was looking at the page.
No. I'm asking them. Why are y'all up here? What are you guarding this area?
This is the mistress's private quarters. It's where she lives, where she keeps her own private guests.
So is this where she'll let me sleep once I kill this thing?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, the guest quarters are already taken.
Then
So-
where am I gonna sleep? I mean, I am risking my life for y'all.
It's that's not my problem. If she promised you a bed, she'll give you the bed.
Okay.
She's a woman of her word.
So all the doors that are up here are locked. Is there like anything that stands out, like treasure chests, bunkers, locked boxes?
Are you gonna go
I
in
mean,
there? and
just the glyph of warding on that one door, because that's obviously out of place. A glyph of warding.
Yeah.
It
It was this door down here, right?
Yes, a powerful inscription harms those who enter, pass, or open the warded area or object. Glyph of warding can guard a bridge or passage or ward a trapped chest or box or so on.
Can I do?
Only people who know how to get past this ward can get in that door.
Can I do a spellcraft to see if it tells me anything?
just
Sure.
not much.
You can do that. I don't know what, but I can always.
I don't
try.
know what it would tell me. I was thinking since
Yeah.
it's a glyph of warding, it's magical. It might tell me something else.
Oh,
That's a 15. It's probably nothing.
yeah, it has to be cast by somebody, somebody higher level than the initiates or the philosophers generally. Yeah, somebody that's going to be stronger than these people that you've seen. Most likely, it would have to have been cast by Corstella.
And
want
is there any type of other knowledge that I can roll up here?
Nah, that I can think of.
And none of the doors were open, right?
I'm gonna reveal this room a little bit, kind of give you a free knowledge dungeoneering of the scope of this upstairs. Yeah.
That is a 20.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, perfect. So yeah, you get an idea of like just what the shape of the upstairs is. That way.
And I call for Raish and Bunny to come in here so they can get their own like ideas and another set of eyes so we can remember stuff.
I'm scared to make myself be up there, but I want to go up there.
Yeah, which one? Okay, she wants to move right there.
There we go.
And she can come in. I didn't know she was with us. Like I didn't know Rowan was with us, so she can come in too.
And the guard. Yeah, she sees more of y'all moving in the door, and she says, all right, finish your business. It's time for you to go. Come on."
Okay.
So,
Well, it doesn't look like it's in here.
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Like y'all can do more checks, but that's the amount of information y'all can get out of this room.
Okay.
Every door is locked.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll actually give you this one up here is not locked. But anyone who cracks the door, you just see like it's just a meeting room.
You said
yeah.
this? Okay.
Yeah, it's just a meeting room, and they'll
Okay.
immediately shout at you to shut the door. And,
Okay, cool.
Like then they'll start rushing you.
Okay, so before any of that happens, I draw 2 arrows and I shoot at the door, since it's already cracked. Like I just swing around, reflex, shoot at the door because I think I see it. Then I walk over there to pull my arrows out and to peer into the room.
Okay.
And then it just makes sense for us to be able to see it that way.
I know you're
Story-wise.
Clever.
Let me get the. All right, yeah, private dining room.
And does the initiative say anything when I shoot arrows past its head?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Just pushing your luck over here.
She says, she jumps back and tells you, "Be careful, watch it."
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw it.
Can she try to do her riding eye and see through the keyhole in this room?
You'll have to roll sleight of hand, but yeah.
How do I do that?
Rowan slips up here, and you'll have to roll. It's in your character sheet right here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, stealth of 3. Isn't she supposed to be doing sleight of hand, not stealth? Wait a minute, is anyone talking right now?
Nope.
Oh,
No, I don't think so.
I thought my mic cut out, or the headset cut out again.
So
Jeremy left. He must have lost the internet connection over there.
okay. Yeah, I think it's time for bed though. So we
Yeah,
know where the
definitely.
sword. We know where the sword is now.
In her room?
Yeah, and the one with the glyph of ward. We know
You think it's
exactly
in
where.
there? I don't know, man. You think it's in there? You think that's her room, maybe?
I'm thinking that's her. That's either her room or like a
Like
maybe
a treasure
study.
vault or something.
Yeah.
Because why would you put warding on anything that doesn't have something super important, regardless if it's a sword?
You want me to shoot the lock?
I
Well,
think
we have 2 guards rush us.
I think we're gonna need the key to get by the warding.
Oh, if they've never seen a gun before, I can shoot the lock and be like, "What the hell was that noise?"
I'm afraid if you did that, we would end up in a fight with them.
Yeah, we get rushed.
Metagame.
Oh, I mean, metagaming,
wanna-
we can take him, but okay.
If you want to do it, we can. I mean, I got.
No, it's fine. I want to go to bed, actually.
Okay.
I just want to wrap it so we can go to bed.
Yeah. I got you. That spider fight was fun though.
That was funny. First, I miss and bludgeon my own face in, then I get mad and swing again and squish it.
And Guardian
So-
Buddy, I'm sorry. I just knew what I was getting ready to do, so there was no need to waste a spell.
We gotta have strategies.
Yes.
Now you got to remember that once we update your sheet, which we'll probably just do that tomorrow, we need to make sure that you marked off that you use that spell slot.
I'm writing down what I used.
Okay, good. Yeah, once your sheet's updated, then we could literally just mark it in the sheet.
And then also something between me and you, Bunny, is that we are the only ones that can boost the party on attack or damage, so whoever goes first should probably start it. So that would take up that standard action for that one turn,
All right.
if that makes sense.
All right, he's back to wrap the party. Let's do this.
Nice.
All right. So, yeah, it's getting late, so I can figure I can get through the end of this real quick. Pretty easy. Doesn't matter. What was the last thing you guys heard?
Roll sleight of hand, and then we got 3 stealth rolls.
Okay, see, because it wasn't rolling on our end, and so that's why she clicked it and clicked it and clicked it, and it wasn't rolling, and then everything came up with like no internet and all that stuff. All right. So
Well, she was supposed to do sleight of hand, not stealth.
Yeah, but she can't roll sleight of hand because it's not selected on her thingy.
Oh.
But I'm going to be okay with stealth, number 1, and number 2, because this is going to be the end of the session kind of thing. And she'll be able to relay this information to you guys. But she succeeds on her stealth, and you see cinematically, she reaches out towards this doorknob, and a little vine extends, and slips through the keyhole, and you see a view of through the keyhole like a worm, slithering in, and the room opens up. You see, up in front of you, about 15 feet ahead, a male figure, short, roughly 5 feet tall, long red hair, bald spot on top, and he seems a little shaken and a little out of breath. And as the vine slowly slithers around the door and moves around a corner to get a better view, you see unmistakably, a side profile view of Doland Regalore, from the oh my god, I forgot their name.
The dwarf. The dwarf in the
Yeah,
bottom of the thing.
Fucking Dolan.
The dwarf from freaking Doland, from the Road Keepers. That's the word I was looking for.
Should have just left him in the freaking safe.
And yes, I think that's a good place to end the night, since it's 9:30 and we were losing our internet anyways.
Okay.
All right. Say bye to
Cool.
the recording.
Happy
Yeah,
Father's
just,
Day, guys. I'll see y'all
Happy Father's Day.
later.
If you guys want to try and slip in another session tomorrow night, we might be able to swing that too. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. See you later.
See you, man.
Bye.
See you.